Yo, 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 Donkin Dave here, and this is going to be the first ride ever on the quote new unquote bike, a 2013 Honda CB500x. And so we're just gonna strap it on and see how it goes. I just got new shoes on it, and the old ones were just trash, so let's see how this is gonna go. Cranked up all right. Battery might be a little weak. So let's see. Okay, the initial impression, this thing sounds like a Singer sewing machine. Sounds like something my mom used to have, the old Singer. Whoops, that's not tight. Need to make sure I get that right. The mirror's falling off already. So let's see how it does. Oh, it's a beautiful day too. Damn. All right. Well, let's see how it does. And the initial impression is it's a little bit slower than the FZ, the Mighty B. It's very light. It's flickable. Yeah, it's a lot slower on the pickup. But this is a 500cc parallel twin motor, so it's not going to go fast. Not at all. This bike has a top speed of around maybe 103 miles per hour. It's not going to go fast, but it is light. It's got a 6-speed to it, so it'll get me where I need to go. And I'm just going to turn in here and do a quick turnaround. Oh, this is fun. This is just fun. Now, in case you were wondering, this bike I got as a salvage bike. The previous owner had wrecked it, and an insurance company paid it off, bought it from him, and so I bought it from the salvage handling facility, and I bought it cheap. Let's just put it that way. So what did this bike need? This bike needed to have the front forks replaced, the front wheel replaced, the front rotor replaced, the front drive axle replaced, and the pegs were bent, the shifting pegs and the brake peg was bent, so I had to replace that. And otherwise, everything was fine. It's got a little bit of damage here on the left side where he dropped it, and so it's got some scuffs on it. But besides that, it's an operable motorcycle. So I had to invest a little bit of money and a little bit of time, do some reading about how to do this stuff, and I've got a functioning motorcycle. Cheap. And the reading that I have done on this bike, it's got great reviews. But these bikes are popular in Europe. Why Europe? Because Europe has strict standards for emissions, and they have a graduated license there in Europe. So if you're a beginner rider, you have to go with what's an A2 bike, which is a smaller bike. This is a smaller bike. So this would be considered a bike that somebody in Europe would like. Now, why do I like the bike? Here's why. Because I can do this. And I can't do this with the Mighty Bee. That's right, folks. This is going to be my gravel runner. And I can't do anything like this with the Mighty Bee. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Woohoo! So, I have got a ton of plans for this bike. So I'll be posting up things that I do, the builds, all the other gobbledygook that I'm going to do with this bike, and we are just going to see how it goes. Woohoo! Oh, meanwhile my beer's falling off. This is gonna be so much fun. Woo-hoo-hoo! Oh man, this is gonna be so much fun, folks. Oh yeah, hell yeah. Oh, come on, cops, don't bust me. They'll probably be out here. Oh, it's so much fun. Whoops. So, the other thing about this bike, whoa, I just lost Doc! Don't hold on, Doc! The other thing about this bike is it gets like 65 miles to a gallon. So, I'm not going to have any worries at all about fuel economy on this, and it's got a 4.5 gallon gas tank. So, if you compute 65 miles per gallon to 4.5 gallons, I've got a range of about 300 miles on this bike. That's not bad. So I just love it. I think it's cool already. So I'm gonna have a fun time building this bike into a gravel runner, and we will see how it goes. So this is Donkin Dave signing out.